Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. So let's just jump into the cards. Let's just see what's going on. I really don't have any downloads right now. I think I have some, but shit, I've been moving and shaking and I haven't wrote anything down, guys. So let's just get into it. All right. We have okay. All right, HP. First two cards we got out for you is the Seven of Wands and the Tower in the upright position. I feel like HP, bottom of the deck, overall energy here is the Three of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're like real defensive, trying to protect yourself from some type of tower moment, trying to protect yourself from like external bullshit destroying your foundation. I feel like you could possibly feel some energy encroaching from the past here. Judgment in reverse with the Three of Wands. So you're in this position where you know somebody that you have separated with. Two of Cups in reverse could possibly be trying to make some type of decisions about you. Two of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You're also worried that the decisions they're trying to make for you and your life and your path are very destructive. I feel like you could be right, HP. You've got the Three of Cups here and the Fool in the upright position. So definitely, like, this is actually a time where you should be rejoicing and celebrating getting through some things. I feel like for some of you, you should be celebrating that you did block a tower moment. You should be, and some of you are celebrating because you're realizing that possibly the worst is over. You've overcome something here with this Three of Cups and the Fool. And this is opening a new path for you. What's good? Oh shit, what's up, moderators? What's good, AV? What's good, Tiff? I saw y'all in the chat. I forgot who else I saw. I love you though. Judgment in reverse with the Three of Wands in the upright. It's like you're almost bracing yourself from someone or something from the past to come along and cause a problem. Let's clarify on this. I wanna dive into this a little bit for you guys. Spirit, what's this Two of Cups in reverse and this Judgment in reverse for the High Priestesses, please? Five of Pentacles. Someone you left out in the cold. Someone feels very betrayed. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups in reverse. Somebody feel like you just don't give a fuck about them. Like, this is the energy. Someone feels like your emotions aren't tied to them anymore. With the Judgment in reverse, it's like they can't get back in. Somebody feels very shut out. Five of Pentacles. But as they should. This could be somebody that always had like some type of chaotic circumstance going on, very attention seeking or just needing of your energy. But I feel like you could have, I just feel like it doesn't matter. Like, I feel like it doesn't matter. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Fool and the Upright. All that matters is being present and moving forward. That's why the Judgment is in reverse. There's nothing. Some of you guys need to take a chance and get out your comfort zone. That's stagnating you. Trying to have everything be so in some type of schedule or particular, or being overly skeptical of things could be holding somebody back as well. Yeah, Sun in reverse. Like, that's keeping somebody from seeing the brighter things in life, keeping somebody from seeing happy moments. Somebody is so controlling and feels like everything has to be on some like little particular ass weird tick that they got in their mind, that they over scrutinize, over exaggerate, overthink things, and it's really taking them away from happy moments. It's aging them. With the Sun in reverse, all this worry and unnecessary strife is aging somebody before their time. It's also pushing love away with the Ace of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, overly controlling, Emperor in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So trying to control the wheel, trying to control every fucking thing is actually putting somebody in an ugly ass space. Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is someone who's like, well, if you won't do what I say in the physical, I'll try to dominate you and make you do what I say in the spiritual. This is what's hidden from you with the Moon. Somebody just wants to dominate. But once they get the control with the Emperor in reverse, they're not going to know what to do with it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Once somebody gets someone to submit to them or do what the fuck they say with this Queen of Wands, they're not even going to know what to do with it. And somebody's going to feel so pressured and so forced that there's not going to be any love there with the Ace of Cups. So this is like forcing somebody to marry you, giving somebody ultimatum, forcing somebody to be on some type of wave with you. And it's coming from a forced space, so it's just not going to be genuine with the Ace of Cups in reverse. It don't just got to be love. This could be in any type of connection here with the Two of Wands. Somebody's so controlling that if you're unresponsive or non-reactive to whatever it is that they're bringing, they start to watch really hard with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. This is somebody that if you don't answer their phone call right away or answer their text, they'll probably run to your social media here, see what you're doing, what time was the last time you post, how many minutes ago did you comment on something, some weirdo shit like that. Somebody also has Find My iPhone on somebody, or some type of location thing that they always check when somebody's not available to them. Somebody been screenshotting all your conversations, saving all your voice notes, saving all, like, everything. Somebody's like really overly overbearing. They're overbearing to where things can't even like naturally progress in any type of relationship in their life because they're overbearing, and when shit doesn't go how they want, they throw a tantrum. This is Queen of Wands, please, Spirit. Queen of Wands in reverse comes out clarified by the Devil. Yeah, somebody's really obsessive, controlling, overly domineering. The Emperor in reverse and the Devil, that's like somebody that's willing to get their way with you by any means necessary. Somebody could be being groomed in a certain situation to be submissive. Somebody just wants like their foot on your neck. Like somebody just wants to be able to control everything you do when your attention is not focused on them. But the minute you put your attention on them, they become disinterested here with the Queen of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody that just likes to control for the controlling sake. Somebody that just wants your attention, but once you give them your undivided attention, they have nothing to offer. They will not replenish you. With the devil here, they're like very toxic, controlling, obsessive, codependent. They just want to be on your bumper all the time. Page of Cups here in the upright position. They just want you to be like always doting on them, or like always like in a constant state of consoling. With the Lovers here too, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, they just want you to be like always like attached, but they don't want to be, okay, so this is like, okay, this is complicated, but I have to explain it. This is the type of person that wants to be attached to you, and very, with the devil here and the Emperor in reverse, they want to have like control, say so in your life. But if someone was to do that to them, this would be the person that would always be talking about that. Like, yeah, everybody just want to control me. Everybody just want to be all in my face all day, every day. And then if I take time to myself, they mad. But then this is the type of person that's doing that to other people. So with the Ten of Cups in reverse, this person's just like never happy because they can't control somebody else, and they don't want anybody imposing on them. Magician in reverse, so they're using all type of tactics. For some reason, HP, they're fixated on your energy. And if you out here fucking up, HP, and you fixated on somebody like that, you need to chill. Like, we come way too far for this. Bet not be your energy. Nine of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody like that ain't me. Somebody like that ain't me. Knight of Cups. Somebody like, I'm moving in love. I'm doing my own thing. Like, you know, I'm single and ready to mingle. I ain't fixated on nobody. Yeah, Two of Pentacles in reverse. You like, I ain't fixated on nobody. I ain't juggling nobody. I ain't stalking, obsessive over nobody. Somebody like that is not me. I hear you. Relax. But you know, I got to put it out there because a lot of motherfuckers be repping HP and they be out here doing some wicked, obsessive, destructive ass shit. And you know, I got to say what needs to be said. What I say? High Priestess in reverse. So it's a fake ass High Priestess that be out here doing destructive, obsessive, manipulative shit, working magic on motherfuckers that don't want to be with them, always trying to exert their toxic spiritual energy on somebody, their little toxic spirituality or toxic positivity. Motherfucker that be like, oh, you speaking your mind is not spiritual, or you setting boundaries with me spiritually is not spiritual, or you being in your own right is not spiritual. And you sitting here as the Queen of Cups like, well, bitch, I love me. So I'm going to protect myself and love on myself. Like, somebody just really don't want you to love on yourself. This King of Cups in reverse. This King of Cups in reverse think he a High Priestess. But out here moving wicked. You got somebody in your life that's trying to mirror all your spiritual energy, but they ain't on the level. They want to allow themselves to grow. They want to allow themselves to like tap all the way in. They too busy tapping into other people So they can't tap into their own high priestess energy or high priest energy. Motherfuckers love to get up here and talk about how they can read other motherfuckers, but can you read yourself? Because there's a high priestess in reverse. You can't read yourself. You too busy projecting and saying how a motherfucker ain't spiritual because they ain't say this, they ain't do that, they dress like this, they talk like that, they move like this, they eat like that. This is too much external spiritual energy. Somebody need to shut the fuck up and go within and enlighten themselves. See, everybody be talking about what God love and God this and God. Well, didn't if you believe in God so much, didn't God say don't judge? You don't know who a prophet or whatever. Y'all got all these fucking titles and these stipulations. You can't even say shit to a motherfucker no more because they gonna overthink and try to make that some type of segue into some shit you didn't say and make a whole nother conversation over some shit you ain't even say. Like, what happened to the days where what was understood don't need to be explained? Motherfuckers always trying to overthink into some shit and talking out their ass when that's not even what your point was. Motherfuckers don't even try to gain clarity no more. They just assume off the rip over some shit they done fucking misconceived in their mind, and then they start moving on that type of shit. Before you know, they done beef with you 20 million times in their head over some shit they assumed you was feeling or thinking. Motherfuckers don't want to tap in. So since they don't want to tap in, you gotta be they tap. You gotta be the source that they drain the fuck out of. You know, it's just a lot of bullshit. Justice in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this is like unrighteous shit. Shit that don't even really mean nothing. Stuff that ain't even found. It ain't even true. It's based off of assumptions and King of Cups in reverse energy. So somebody just always in their fucking feelings and misconceiving shit and never thinking that that's not how some shit was really going. So when they get all in their emotions like this, they want to exert unjust shit onto other people. This the main reason you've been in hermit mode. With the hermit coming out in the upright position. The climate and shit is so exhausting sometimes. But let me tell y'all something. A few weeks ago, I had to travel for business and I got out into the real world, my nigga, and I talked to real people, and people were kind, and people were courteous, and people were considerate, and people were compassionate, and everybody was just on a vibe. It's not until you get on these fucking apps that people are fucking assholes and keyboard warriors and codependent metaverse livers and shit like that shit get all muffled. So don't think that when you go out into the world, everybody gonna be trying to put you in under some type of category, box you in. That's the online shit. And I'm telling you, we've been living in, not we, because I ain't in there. Motherfuckers been living in the metaverse for a while. All they grief and strife and arguments come from shit online. If you run across a motherfucker and the only beef they got is with people from online, you know they trapped in the matrix, they trapped in the metaverse, and they ain't gonna be no getting to them. And that's real. So you dealing with somebody who mind is like fucked up. Or you might not even be dealing with them. This is just the energy that's going around. And I feel like it's a fucking spiritual sickness. I've been telling y'all for the past 3 years, it's a spiritual sickness that has swept over the world. And it's branching off into different areas of life. you got the Six of Swords in the upright position, Spirit is like, get out the fucking way. I'm telling you, get out the way quickly. Knight of Swords in the upright position at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, move around. You think it's crazy now? Like, people are so unstable right now. So unstable. And see, when we get on these lives, we talking about shit that's going on. This don't mean sit up here and internalize that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a contrast. Like I just told you, when I got out in the real world and was doing things I had to do, I saw that everybody not moving like this. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. Like, it's real shit happening in the world. It's shit that don't matter. It's shit that we need to be prepared for, concerned about. But a lot of people don't know how to balance all of that. And they're projecting onto other people who ain't had shit to do with nothing. And a lot of people refuse to heal. They rather formulate like some type of grudge on their heart and be skeptical of everybody that comes near them, thinking that's going to keep them from being hurt. But it's also going to keep them from being loved and attended to. If you got somebody in your life right now that's good to you, try to understand them. Don't be this motherfucker picking everybody apart and then trying to spiritually manipulate and control people. You're going to end up lost and alone in a corner crying somewhere because don't nobody want to fuck with you. Just like Gen Z don't want to work because that shit is overly draining. Who want to just spend 12 hours a day and not have no time to themselves? Don't nobody want a relationship or friendship that's performative like that. That shit is fucking exhausting. That is so performative to the point where you fear not stopping what you doing and doing important shit and moving in your own life and taking the time you need to be in this hermit mode energy, that you fear losing people. If you gonna lose people just for healing and living your own life, then these people were meant to be lost. Everybody's so fucking entitled, fixated on finding a way to be a victim about some shit. You can't go on social media and laugh and have a good time because everybody want to put paragraphs and shit about how the joke is toxic because of this or your analogy or your... Like, it's just too much. Motherfuckers got comfortable being consoled and now they want a whole existence of consoling, and that don't work. People so controlling and out of box at this time. It's like, yo, not out of box, but out of pocket. It's like people be dishing out treatment and thoughts and evil eye and assumptions that they don't want projected onto them, but they do it to others and sit themselves in some righteous space where it's okay for them to be like that because, you know, it's always a fucking because. Like, I don't like when nobody do that to me, but I'm only doing that to them because. And then that's where these entitlement issues come in at. No compassion, no patience, no grace with motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, people don't give a fuck about that. Like, people are taking their time. They're taking their own space. They're saving space for themselves to heal and grow. And I don't care how close you think you are to a motherfucker. You don't know everything that's going on in their life and their interpersonal relationships and their spirit, their family. Like, everybody just not out here open book divulging shit. And if that also makes... Because that makes people feel uncomfortable when they overshare and you don't. Seven of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like no longer leaving room for demonic ass people and entities and things that come in to take from you, to take your energy, to take your thoughts, to pick your brain and leave you bone dry, to pick your spirit, to get all this shit from you, to take from you, to distract you, to destroy you, to sabotage you. It's like that shit ain't cool no more. Motherfuckers was doing that shit because this whole empath wave went across where everybody felt like to be an empath, you gotta be a doormat. See, be an empath, you gotta be in Five of Cups energy all the time, sad, in mourning. Can't celebrate around certain people because they a victim to some shit that they don't want to heal from or work through or boss up in, and now you gotta be sad around people all the time when behind closed doors your punk ass is really the Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the Nine of Cups in the upright. Some of y'all been concealing y'all happiness and y'all growth and y'all peace because you around motherfuckers who your peace irritates they fucking demons. Five of Wands in reverse with the Four of Wands in the upright position. It's a wrap for that. Motherfuckers gonna spend their time fighting against the current, fighting against people that ain't even at war with them, creating invisible demons in their battles and shit in their mind. And they gonna miss out on happiness. They gonna miss out on preparing for shit. Because when you really out here working and preparing for the shit that I see coming, see, motherfuckers don't ever want to be friends with me long enough because I'm always preparing and praying and doing the shit I gotta do and working and taking care of my own soul and spirit. They be wanting me to be this fucking live video in their life 24/7. I can't be that. And you can't be always being performative for motherfuckers either because you got shit to do. It's so much stuff going on right now, and they be trying to distract us with stuff in the internet, stuff in the media, stuff on the news, stuff in the Grammys, the Oscars, all these things. We in a different timeline. So feeling like a motherfucker gotta be at your feet or at your beck and call 24/7, it's a wrap for that. People really out here trying to get their spiritual house in order. People really out here trying to get their stability and stock in order. Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. How do you think the Queen of Pentacles became the Queen of Pentacles? It wasn't bullshitting, gossiping, starting drama everywhere, running around doing everything everybody else said. No, this motherfucker was sitting here like, yo, how can I invest in me? How can I make things for me work so I can see my dreams, Nine of Cups, come to fruition? And that's the truth. Like, we not kids no more. We're not children. Yeah, our inner child is alive and thriving and growing, but that don't mean we gotta give all control to our inner child. No, we gotta still be that parent and adulting in some kind of fucking way, man. Queen of Pentacles. Nurturing everybody around you, but still nurturing oneself. That's the only way you're gonna be happy, Nine of Cups, is if you can nurture everything around you while still nurturing yourself. Nurturing your personal investments. I don't care if you a mom or a dad or an auntie or a grandmother, or you just always the matriarch of every situation you go into, you still got to take care of yourself. And if you surrounded around motherfuckers that get in Five of Cups every time you try to take care of yourself and make yourself happy and do the things that bring you life, you around the wrong motherfuckers. Because you get around people that will only celebrate the things you do that make them happy. Yeah, it may make you happy doing it for them, but that can't be your only source of happiness, and that can't be the only time they feel good for you or about you is when you're performative or when you nurturing them and then you take a moment to breathe and now you the bad guy. The Queen of Pentacles didn't get to the Nine of Cups in that fashion. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Seven of Cups in reverse. The illusions and all that shit is played out. World in reverse, yeah. That cycle of pretending like you don't know what's going on is over. See, a lot of y'all was pretending that you didn't know what was going on because you didn't want to offend people. You didn't want to be a part of get canceled by cancel culture online. Okay? That's over. Because the world represents, you know, that social media, that World Wide Web, the outside world. With this being in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's like, who gives a fuck what the world think about you? The world don't even think for themselves. The masses don't even think for themselves. Remove the M. Thank you for the super sticker, beloved. I appreciate you. Group think, Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse is such an unsuccessful thing, man. You know why? Because with the Eight of Swords, it keeps you blind to critical thinking. When you trapped into group think, you can't critically think for yourself or for situations. You always like, well, what would so-and-so do? Well, what is so-and-so doing right now that will play into what I need to be doing in the next 2 minutes? Like, it's a weird vibe with group think. That's that fanatic shit. Don't be no fucking fanatic. Don't always move with the crowd. That should keep you trapped. Eight of Swords. Always thinking what everybody else doing is somehow trapping you in some way. Nah, fuck that. Don't do what everybody else doing. You ain't everybody else. Your spirit ain't everybody else spirit. All this we the same bullshit is a lie. Because everybody can have the possibility to be on some demon shit. But do you? If you don't, then no. So then you ain't the same as somebody else who out here doing demonic shit. Ashay, you not. Nine of Pentacles in the upright position. This season, this cycle that's coming up, HP, is all about you. Oh, well, I still have to, that makes me uncomfortable because, no. Spirit don't give a fuck about none of that. It's time to be all about you. Take care of you. And with this Nine of Pentacles coming out in the upright position, you gotta let a motherfucker know that you don't need them, but you do appreciate them. Because when you in this Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, this is golden ass energy. When you get into this space, motherfuckers will try to snake their way into your little life with this Seven of Cups energy and place themselves on the throne in your life, King of Cups. Like, bitch, you wouldn't even have nothing if it wasn't for me coming into your life at this exact chapter. We got to stop that. Nine of Pentacles is letting you know that, yes, you appreciate people coming in your life. You love the people that are in your life. But you can still stand on your own if they wasn't there. And some people ain't going to like that. They're going to try to esoterically tie you to them in some kind of way. That's not fair. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, you used to allow it. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. This is low-key like a promise from the universe that you will always be able to take care of yourself. with this Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles, and with the Queen of Pentacles, you will have enough to take care of the ones that you love. So stop worrying. You could have manifested this. You could have been working on this hard as fuck, diligently. Nine of Cups, and now it's here for you. Like I tell you, don't let nobody judge your life story on the chapter they walked in on. Motherfuckers is way too comfortable with that. Or with the Page of Swords energy. Judging your life story based on some shit they think they observed, that they ain't even get no true facts on. That they don't even got no inside information on. They on the outside looking in, lurking, trying to put puzzle pieces together that ain't even the same fucking color or the same background. But they got to figure out something. This is a time of a freedom, okay? And you got to give yourself that freedom. Don't wait till somebody come in your life. Thank you for the super chat, beloved. I appreciate you. Don't wait for somebody to come into your life and give you some fucking freedom. Don't wait for a motherfucker to post some shit online to tell you free now. Don't wait for nothing to be free. Free yourself. Like, what the fuck is going on? Motherfuckers be trying to trap you because they don't want to free themselves. So they want somebody to be trapped with them. Well, if I'm in a box, you got to be in a box too. That's the only way I'll know that we're soul tribe, if we both be in this little box together. Man, that's a fucking miserable space to be in. You start to dive into new things. You start to grow and heal on a maximum level. And those motherfuckers that wanted you in that box with them, they ain't even gonna support your growth. They waiting for you to talk about how your growth failed you. Nine of Wands, let them wait. Let them wait. Like that motherfucker's James Earl Jones said on Coming to America. Let them wait. Nine of Wands. Let them wait in despair to see you in despair. And then you still rise as the King of Wands. We don't have time for the bullshit. Create genuine connections with motherfuckers or don't create nothing at all. Because it's like people be out here creating connections with motherfuckers based on superficiality and negative energy and energy vampiristic intendance and shit. And then be mad when the shit don't go the way they wanted it to. Or be mad when the shit go the way they wanted it to. People is confused right now. Shit. They don't know if they want to fuck you, fight you, or friend you. Or kill you. They don't know. They don't know anymore. Because they don't know themselves. They ain't even taking the time. Shit. They want everybody else to be on that sorrow train and plane and flight with their ass. No. No. Ten of Wands in reverse. This is the season to release all the burdens. All the injustices. And shit like that. And you want to be careful when the motherfucker get on their little high horse and get to naming people that they think ain't real and they fake and they ain't spiritual and they ain't this. Like, hold up. Who made this person judge, jury, and executioner? They gonna have your motherfucking ass on the chopping block next. Stay from around that shit. Motherfucker, like, for real. I don't care how spiritual I am or how spiritual I'm on my walk. It's just shit about me. That's my motherfucking core. And I know how to let people be. I know how to let people be themselves and see the goodness in their heart and not have to judge and over critique and hover over motherfuckers. And still love them. Motherfuckers don't know how. Everybody want unconditional love, but they love got all these fucking conditions. How that work? I'm only gonna unconditionally love you under these conditions. Now it's some shit that's non-negotiable, like abuse, neglect, verbal abuse, all that shit that a motherfucker gonna be waiting to say to negate what the fuck I'm saying. That's demonic. You know what I mean. So don't be on demon time with me about semantics and all these other stupid ass things that people choose to bring into conversations and knowledge to try to like knock you off your square. You know when a motherfucker really love you when they really fuck with you. You know when you can feel it. And if you can't, that high priestess in reverse mean you not tapped into your intuition enough. So you need to go back to the lab before you get out here trying to project and spiritually connect. Not to say that sometimes motherfucker can play the role good, because there's a lot of motherfuckers that can play the role good. They know how to chop it up with you and make you think they on the same level with you. But when you've been in the game and you've been on your journey on a minute, you gonna be able to see when that shit ain't true. You gonna be able to feel it in your body. It's gonna be like a cringe. It's gonna be on the back of your neck, like, this just don't feel right. This feel a little forced. This feel a little fake. This feel a little conditional. This feel a little spiritually or emotionally manipulative. You supposed to know. You gotta know. You gotta tap in enough. We in different times. You know what I mean? We're in this season where everybody is witnessing their growth. Okay, everybody is seeing everything they've been through up until now. And these things that they're seeing is making them make different choices and making different moves in their life and being like more aware of things. And when you in this position, you just cannot be around people who don't have grace in their heart, because they're gonna demonize you for trying to figure it out. Everybody comes to some type of subconscious awareness at different times. So to try to box people in and hold everybody to this certain standard that you ain't even up living in your own walk is it's insanity. Part of being a high priestess and having that access to the Akashic records, you might hear motherfuckers talk about it's like a book that you pick up and read. No, that shit is embedded inside your DNA. It's like a computer program in your mind that allow you to see shit. And when you are moving in high priestess energy, you can literally like pick up on what somebody done been through and know how to work with them and deal with them. And that's all cool and fine, but when you trying to do that with motherfuckers that want to like control you and demonize you and pick you apart and put you into some type of program and control you, you got to pull back. Because now you could be under esoteric spiritual attack or in some kind of way. When you dealing with motherfuckers who don't know how to tap in and read the room, read the fucking energy. I deal with everybody differently on the energy that I intuitively know they fucking need. So even if somebody was to go and say like, oh, Ori dealt with me like this, or this, that, and the third, well, they dealt with me different. Yeah, because y'all ain't the same motherfucker. Y'all don't have the same energy signature. Learn how to read energy signatures. So then you know what you esoterically going into an esoteric contract under. Because everybody energy signature don't need to be on the same page as yours. And when you go out into this world and we under spiritual warfare and you trying to deal with everybody the same, the clauses in the spiritual and esoteric contract ain't the same, man. It's just not. So you gonna look contradictory to some people. You gonna look fake to some people. You gonna look misaligned to some people. You gonna look like a sinner to some people. Like, fuck that shit. Everybody got a different perspective, a different perception of what needs to be going on and what is actually going on. So it's a whole new vibe. It's a whole new timeline, man. All right, y'all. I'm about to go get something to drink. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah. So, yeah, the days of living in the shadows of your own life are over, man. You already know people going to have something to say whether you're doing good or bad, because everybody's perception of good and bad is different. Everybody got their little hang-ups and shit. You know? Alright, gang, I'm being told to move on. Let's jump into some energy here. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, babies. Yeah? Yeah, it's right here. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. You need a cotton ball? What's that? Is it soft? Yeah, use a cotton ball. It's softer. You have some? I have some. Thank you. You're welcome. Okay, gang. Woo! Ashay. First card you guys got coming out says, be the hunter, not the hunted. With the all-wise owl here. Okay. So, before even getting into the book energy, intuitively it's like, yo, don't sit around and wait for some shit to happen to you or come to you. Be prepared. The hunter is always prepared. Okay? This is a timeline where you're going to be real instinctive. Like, because you know the owl head is always on the motherfucking swivel. Keep your head on the swivel. Okay? That just means always be aware of your surroundings. Always be aware of what the fuck is going on in your environment and whatnot. What's going on around you. See, you used to be the hunted. Motherfuckers thought you was easy prey. Now they mad, they in an uproar because you not. You done learned your value. You know who the fuck you are. You ever seen an owl? Some of them ain't small. Okay. Let's read this though. Let's get a little energy from the book. This card says, do you feel you are at the beck and call of circumstances? Wow. Do you feel you are at the beck and call of circumstances, situations, and relationships that are outside of your control? Is your attention being called away from what you love, from your passion and focus upon your journey and creative self-expression? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support tonic, savior, and heal all for others? This is kind of fuzzy. All right, let's start again because this is important. Just talking about. Okay. Where did we last leave off? Okay. There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness and in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support, and ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. That is not compromise. That is unhealthy and neglectful of self. You are being asked to see through the assumptions, expectations, tantrums, or manipulations that may be put upon you by yourself or others. See through them to the truth. You can only sidestep. Change your response or choose to release that which you can recognize. This oracle brings you some important news. You are capable of seeing the truth, outsmarting old patterns, and responding more creatively to craft new and improved relationships. Yo, like, man, wasn't I just on a rant and my own tantrum, I guess. But I was just talking to y'all about manipulation, tantrums, all this shit. We was just talking about this. Yeah, it's time to get out of this. It's time to get out of this. This shit said, where was it? Where was something that really hit me? Are you feeling roped into becoming a support tonic, savior, and heal all for others? There is a big difference between healthy supportiveness in a relationship, which includes healthy self-support. Like, yo, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, take care of your own happiness. Queen of Pentacles, nurture yourself. Not just being like, because some motherfuckers will want you to like cook the food, but not get a plate for yourself. Oh yeah, make the enchiladas, girl. But then when you made your plate to sit down and eat, bitches like, ugh, it looked like her plate was bigger than ours. But you done made enchiladas for 30 motherfuckers. Hell yeah, your plate bigger than everybody else's. You was on your feet longer than everybody else. This a motherfucker that'll watch you till the soil and plant the garden and all this shit, then get mad when you harvest fruits for your own house. Even after you done gave them their basket of fruit first. They still over their shoulder like, yeah, she gave me 30 fucking peaches. But her ass took 40. Fuck that. Motherfuckers want to come to you for supplies and love and supply and narcissistic sociopathic supply of over controlling in your life, then get mad when you try to get warm on your own fucking fire. The audacity. Ignoring your own journey out of misplaced guilt, shame, unworthiness, or the belief that the needs of others are more important than your own. Yeah, there it is. You running around like a chicken with your head cut off trying to take care of everything and motherfucker still guilt tripping you? How that work? Damn. Like you can't even you done chopped all the wood. Enough for 3 houses. Then you want to hurry up and go inside and like, yo, I chopped all the wood. I left y'all's out there. I bagged mine up. You go in the house after you done chopped and did everything and you hit them up like, yo, go pick up y'all wood. It's out there. Y'all both got 30 logs each. These motherfuckers would be picking up the logs your motherfucking ass done chopped and talking to each other about it while they're picking up the logs you chopped. Like, oh, they could at least put them in corners from us. 30 on your side, 30 on my side. Why we gotta scramble through these 60 logs to get our own? I mean, yeah, they chopped them, but they could have at least separated them for us. Oh, but they in the house with they fire lit. This is the type of ungrateful ass shit that be going on. So, bitch, I gotta chop the wood and separate the shit for y'all to come get that shit. I told you I set 60 logs out there, but it was high key 70 logs. I just didn't say nothing. I was trying to surprise you. But you didn't ran your fucking mouth so much. Now the surprise ain't even got no value on it. And then them bitches thought they got over on you because it was 70 logs instead of 60. You knew it was 70. You left the extra 10 just off the cuff, just off love. But they thought they got over on you and they was already talking about you while they was picking up the fucking logs your ass left for them. So not only did you come in and they feasted off your labor, but they had the nerve to have your name in their mouth in a negative way and still thought they got over on you. Now these bitches think you can't count. Now Kelly can't count because she left 70 instead of 60. But these selfish ass motherfuckers ain't stopped to think, well, maybe Kelly left 70 because she was just showing love. You know, it gets real fucking muddled when you trying to be the bigger person, trying to do shit for multiple people and shit. That's why this card is saying, like, the needs of others are not more important than your own. Yeah, MS. Yeah. Real shit. You got dream a beautiful dream. Right now, that's the only thing that's going to save you, to be real. Only thing that's going to save you right now, HP, is the shit you program in your own mind towards your 9 of Cups. And with you showing up as the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, you will be able to create your own 9 of Cups. It won't have to be from you draining other motherfuckers or nothing like that. Your whole thing right now, and with this dream of a beautiful dream, see, this is where we get into that visionary aspect of manifestation. Seeing yourself in the place that you want to be, experiencing the things that you want to experience, and allowing your body to pick up that emotional and esoteric frequency, and then it's going to send that ripple effect out into the universe, and then the universe ain't going to lie to you. It's going to give you that experience, and then you're going to be on and popping. Then you ain't going to never have to look outside of you for something to be created. Yes, give thanks to the gods and the goddesses, but you ain't going to never have to look outside of that to make some shit pop in your life. And then guess what happens when you get to that stage? You don't got no expectations of a motherfucker. So then you ain't got no grudges with a motherfucker. You ain't mad at nobody. You ain't hold nothing in your fucking sacred ass womb against nobody. Because everything is created within you. So you like, hold up. If I'm the motherfucking vessel, I can't be shrouded with guilt and shame and anger and toxicity. How is anything going to grow in that type of environment? Then the gods and the goddesses gonna love you more, and then your favor gonna get out of control. Take it easy. Slow down. When that fucking favor get out of control, you need to slow down. Okay? Listen to me, because it's about to happen. When that favor sweeps over every fucking area of your life that you had prayed and cried and manifested, slow down. Sit down for a minute. It's like you hitting it big at the casino, or you getting the winning lottery ticket. Sit down for a minute. Don't go on Amazon. Don't go on Shein. Don't go on Boohoo. Sit down for a minute. Okay? Go on Oracle Origins, but that's it. Because in that moment, when shit starts to manifest the way you ask for it, that's when this new wave of subconscious shit hits you like a brick. It hits you, and then you got so many choices to make in that moment. You know what I mean? You got so many mindsets that you could be adopting and be on at that moment. It's a time for retrospection. Like, damn, came this far. I was worried about this. I thought I didn't have enough of that. I thought that shit was gonna turn out this way, and it turned out better. That's why you gotta slow down. Because in that moment, you're gonna think of all the things, the humble things, the small things that you wanted when you thought you didn't have enough. And I'm telling you, a lot of shit gonna make sense. I'm telling you, gang. Dream a beautiful dream. Because it just might fuck around and happen. Ashe. Inner trust at the bottom of the deck. Let's read this. All right. This card says, though it may be cloaked and hidden, within you lies natural magnificence, vibrancy, and true uniqueness. The harder this is for you to believe, the more growth this oracle is offering you now. Your opportunity for growth lies in letting go of the need to hide yourself from the world, and to let go of any doubt about the wonder of what lies within you. This oracle brings you the message that it is time for you to trust yourself and to let the real inner you out from behind the veil. You are being assured that you can trust your intuition and your own sense of things. Sometimes what you sense will be love, and you will open your heart and move easily towards the source of that love. be it from another person, a new career, path, a project which you care deeply about and want to pursue, or a spiritual or creative practice that you are keen to explore. Sometimes what you sense will be more challenging than this will ask something different from you. It might be that you sense a fear and sabotage lurking within someone's intentions or in situations around you. This oracle asks you to trust yourself, to find the most authentic and self-loving way to deal with that. Whoa. And what did we open up the reading with? Feeling like somebody had ill intention towards you. But I know that stuck out, and I don't want to just emphasize on that. I do want to emphasize on the fact that it's like you have been hiding yourself for a while because of all this shit just swirling around you. You could feel attacked or trapped in. Perhaps you have drawn this card because you are unnecessarily holding yourself back out of fear or lack or belief in your ability to support and care for yourself, or in the importance of your need for self-expression in your relationships. Get out of any relationships that feel like a prison. Like I said, yes, you can listen. You can be an ambivert, which means you can be in hermit mode when you feel like it, and you can still be outward and social and, in the swing of things sometimes when you feel like it. Like, don't be around nobody no more that you gotta like second guess yourself around, or that you even feel like, cause see, it's more about you in this aspect. Don't be around nobody that you feel like you gotta put yourself under some type of filter or hold back your happiness and your growth. Don't you put yourself in that situation. Don't give nobody that type of power over your life and your expression of self that you feel like you can't just be comfortable being who you are. And the word expression is important here because people think expression is supposed to be some type of like outwardly thing. Expression can just be how you relate to yourself. So even get out of the way how the world sees expression. It's about inner trust. The inner, what is that? The monologue is important. Like, what are you telling yourself, feeding yourself that's keeping you trapped? What type of people are you associating with? And then you got to know something too. It's crazy because energy vampires will make you feel like you can't express yourself. And some of them knowingly do this. But then there are these naive energy vampires who don't feel like they're an energy vampire. They just feel like they're getting the attention that's deserving of them, or that they are engaging with you in a way to get some type of output. And sometimes that little unaware ass energy vampire is going to be the main one that give you hell in the esoteric realm. Because they going to feel like it's innocent for them to energy vamp you. See, an energy vampire who know they an energy vampire, they going to know when, like, they an energy vampire. So they probably going to back off. It's the energy vampires that mask that shit under, like, wanting to know everything about you, wanting to always be connected with you, pretending like it's some type of, like, privilege for them to want to energy vamp you. So you gotta be aware. So you have that inner trust. You really gotta worry about these predators. Or these energy vampires. Or these weirdos that be coming at you with some shit you ain't even thinking about. You over here dreaming a beautiful fucking dream. This is the type of shit. You be dreaming a beautiful dream. Trying to like, manifest some shit. Just happy about some shit. You had a good day. There needs to be motherfuckers that try to ruin that shit. When you dreaming a good dream. You in your own little world dreaming your good dream. And here they are like, so I guess you mad at me. Like, what? You ain't mad at nobody. You actually happy at everybody. Because everybody living their own fucking dream. See, when everybody living their own dream, ain't nobody worried about nobody else's dream. And why you was dreaming longer than me. Like, chill. Or why your dream was at 3 o'clock and mine was at 10. Bitch, because my dream wanted to dream at 10. Like, everybody think everybody supposed to be on their little fucking timeline. Like, your manifestation's gonna come through different time than theirs and vice versa. And it ain't gotta be no drama. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so be the hunter, not the hunted. That just means instinct. Like, oh, okay. Because every fucking animal knows its predator. Every animal knows what other animal about to come for them. Like when you look in nature, in the wild, you know this. The chickens know they gotta be aware of the fox. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. With this owl and be the hunter, not the hunted. Know what vibration you on and know what that shit attract. Bottom line. All right, let's move on, gang. We over here. All right, gang. Oh my God, I love y'all. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, all eyes on me. Girl, you in here. What's up, girl? I didn't even see you earlier. I see EMS. Oh my God, hey EMS. I didn't even see y'all earlier. Okay. I seen AV. Who is that? Damn, we can't see your name. All right, let's get it. So did y'all like when last week, I think it was, well, not last week, but you know what I mean, last week, when I had did all the elements, earth, fire, water, air, and you guys got your own little elemental reading. Did you guys like that? Do you want me to do more of that? Because sometimes I have the energy to do that, but I don't like wasting energy. Like, if y'all not going to watch the readings and shit. Because, I can save all that shit till a Friday for the HPs. But, I'll be, you know what? Let's talk. Like, look, HP. Y'all be getting spoiled. And I was talking about that the other day to myself. I was like, how come the HP readings is the only readings that I'm like dedicated to doing? Like, what is y'all doing? You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Sometimes I be feeling like y'all need a break because HP readings be heavy. But it's all good. So if y'all like that, maybe we can try to do that like once a month, because the HP readings be more on the spiritual warfare shit. And I know, like, outside of the spiritual warfare and the things that we're preparing for, you guys got other shit going on. So maybe let's talk about that, guys, in the comments. If we should start, like, maybe trying to do the elemental reading once a month. Because I'm going to tell you right now, with my personal reading schedule, me doing all my own products by hand, I really don't have the time or the desire to do 12 videos every month. That's excessive to me. You know what I mean? Because I don't like to bug spirit like that. But, if y'all want to do like elementals, or we could do the videos where I do the individual signs, let me know. Because I noticed that the High Priestess readings are the ones you guys choose to watch the most. So I'm open to, suggestions. But don't be trying to boss me around and shit. And speaking of readings, when you get a personal reading from me, that is not the time for you to be trying to be all in my personal business and telling me shit about my shit. Like, that's your reading. But anyway, the first card you guys got coming out was the Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations, clarity. Okay. This is card number 25. It breaks down to the 7. So I feel like you could literally be like stepping into this goddess energy within yourself. Like, you know what I mean? Where you just feeling good. This card says the Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations, clarity. This card says when the Eyes of Beauty show up as your ally, they require you to examine your perceptions. Do you see the world as perfect and beautiful? Can you retrace your steps from your past to now and see the perfection in the way reality is and has been created? Wow. Truly, perception is everything. A glass half empty is the same as a glass half full, yet so different according to how it's perceived. Wow. Finding the beauty in your life, your struggle, wherever you are in this lifetime right now, because sometimes you could be in the best place at the best fucking time, having the time of your life, and still be struggling. Like, if you know, like, you could be like having the best time of your life and the worst time of your life at the same damn time. Like, so you have to try to find some beauty in that. I already know I am not the only person who has experienced like having it was the best times and the worst times. That's how we going into this next chapter, gang. Because you write a chapter after you've already came out of it. So some of y'all gonna start the next chapter of y'all life. It was the best times and the worst times. And you gonna break it all down. Like, and it's gonna be amazing, right? So that's that, eyes of beauty. Seeing the pain and the passion and the perfection and the perceptions of everything you've been going through up until this point. And I guarantee you, with the best of times and the worst of times, like, you could have, like, had the funnest nights out with family and friends, the best summer, the best spring, but then it was those nights when you was heavy and you was like, yo, I gotta walk the house, I gotta clear out this energy, I gotta get these demons up out of here. But just earlier, everything was great. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be that. It's gonna be the best of times and the worst of times for you guys, but I feel a very, like, retrospective energy, like you looking back at how some of the worst times had transpired in your life, but you made it through. And you could be in this position at this time right now where you think you're in the worst times now. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be some type of perspective check that happens within you, and you're going to be like, hold up, I was in the worst position and this and still made it through. This is nothing. So, it's going to be that beauty, that calm within the chaos, that beauty within the struggle that we talk about a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, now, positive expectations and clarity. That aspect of this is like not always expecting the worst out of people and everything. Look, I'm going to tell you, stop sitting around with that High Priestess in reverse too. Somebody got to stop thinking that they the only person that's intuitive and nobody can pick up on energy than them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you a person that always got negative expectations, whether you express those verbally or not, if you fucking with a highly intuitive person, they gonna pick up on that and be like, yo, this person just always got a negative vibe. I could be saying something great and exciting and happy. And this person just be like, And this person who's like, may not even think they coming across like that. They might think that they like, oh, okay, that's great. But it has this weird, depressive ass undertone around it. So you gonna stop fucking with people like that. You know what I mean? And you might have to stop being that person in your own journey. Like, we can expect the worst and then the worst happen and then be like, I knew that was going to happen. Or we can expect the best and strive for that best situation to turn out. Either way it turns out, it'd be like, damn, I knew I was going to make it out of that. So, like, this is a time for that type of shit. All right, the next card you guys got coming out was the Swan Queen. Transformation, intuition, and patience. See, that goes hand in hand with this eyes of beauty. Because patience and compassion and shit like that and transformation brings upon that eyes of beauty. The positive expectations. Transformations is just shit you went through that made you who you are now. And honestly, with intuition comes patience. When you really tap into your intuitive energy, you become more patient with yourself and people around you, because intuition means foresight, premonitions. So then you stop worrying so much. You stop projecting. You stop expecting. And then this divine flow just come into your motherfucking life. And then you not worried about nothing. You not mad at nobody. You not tripping on nothing. It's like so bomb that it gets scary. That's why you got to slow down when you get to that point. Like I was saying earlier, that's when you got to slow down and tap in again. You got to re-tap. Always re-tap on yourself when you get into that next phase in your journey. It's extremely important. Because so much shit has taken place in your subconscious mind. See, the subconscious mind is a vault. And that vault holds everything that's fearful, important, monumental, sacred. So then you gotta always, not every day. I mean, you could if you want, but you gotta go in, check into that vote, look at things, add things, take things away, organize it a little bit. Like if you going into the banker, like, yo, I need to see my vote, because you got a lot of stock. You got a lot of shit riding on everything. So you go in, you tell the teller, like, yo, I'm here. I need to see my vault. You go into that motherfucking vault and you look at things. What's the value now that I can cash in at this point on my journey? What nugget, what seed do I have right now that I can put in this vault and watch it grow over time, and I come back and it's of use to me as what I'm taking out now? Entrance, patience. You got to have patience to gain entrance. That's why you can't just allow a motherfucker to come in and rush you into some type of emotional connection or relationship or agreement or contract or some shit. Like, hold up. And when people come into your life on that same type of energy, you gotta like, hold up, you gotta gain interest. That means you vetting motherfuckers. Vet people, vet things, read the fine print. Read before you spend your fucking money. Like I tell y'all, like, this is a time as the Swan Queen to really allow the decisions and the transformations you've been through, heighten your intuition and increase your patience. All right, let's move on. Because, like, look, I'm telling you right now, it's such a trend to always talk about how somebody did you wrong, how somebody chose somebody wrong than you, and it's such a trend that is sickening. It's nauseating. You, HP, have to be in this position where you don't even have to deal with that type of shit no more. You don't even want to be the motherfucker that somebody feel like you the one that got away. You want to be so far removed from that type of shit that it don't even matter if somebody feel like you was the one that got away or you was the one that da-da-da-da-da. Like, you want to be so far removed from that shit that when that shit come up on your timeline or come up in your little thoughts while you doing something sentimental or some shit, that don't even bother you no more. That's beast mode. And don't let sentimentality make you feel like, well, no, I gotta feel like that, because when we went to the ranch, it was 6 of us. And we all had on the same jeans. And I just feel like that means something to me. Fuck them jeans. You wearing leggings now anyway. So you got to be able to come across the same type of vibe and know how to stand firm and not allow yourself to be easily swayed. Gang. It's my song, okay? Y'all know I love this song. All right. All right, gang. First card you guys got coming out was Pathway. This card is number 35, which breaks down to the 8. Okay, so there's a very, very abundant journey for you. You got to be willing to take it, though. Bottom of the deck is Courthouse in an upright position. So this journey is meant for you. Wow, right behind the Courthouse in the upright position is unexpected income in an upright position. Yo, it's time to do something new. Okay? I keep feeling like somebody just be holding themselves back way too much. And the new thing that you need to do is just like be more on. You wondering like, yo, is this path for me? If I leave this space, leave this place, leave this job, leave this thing, relationship, whatever, will I still be successful? Will I still have the blessings that I'm used to getting? Yes, but with the unexpected income, you will have more. You will have things that you never suspected that will come to you. Like, damn, I didn't know it was going to be this good, is what somebody going to say. Like, you going to almost feel too comfortable, too happy. Like, it's going to be like, whoa. You know what I mean? With the Courthouse and the upright, this is like cosmic justice finally coming through. Like them installments finally coming through. You didn't even know. You just went and checked the mail and was like, oh, shit. Jesus Christ. Ashe. I cannot lie to y'all. Privileged lady flies out in the upright position. You thought that was it? You thought that was all the universe had to offer you, huh? You had unconsciously set your expectations way too low. Unexpected income in the upright position with the privileged lady in the upright position with the Courthouse in the upright position as well as the Pathway in the upright position. Oh, if you was wondering, am I on the right path? Am I on the right path? Yeah. Dang, this is crazy. Everything is happening like this for me right now. Am I on the right path? Yes. Privileged lady comes out to confirm. Oh, all the hardships I've had, the delays, the craziness, the unexpected hardships. Okay, are you willing to accept the unexpected blessings? Because you know there's duality in that shit. I mean, Are you ready to be the main female in the upright position? Like, are you ready to be like at the pinnacle of your life? Are you ready to be like really calling the shots in your life without fear? Thief in reverse. Because comparison is a thief of joy. So when you realize you are the main character in your own life, and then everything happens around you, like I said earlier, there's background characters, there's sets, there's props and shit, but you are the main one. Rewrite your story, your movie. Thief in reverse. What's been stolen from you is being returned at this moment. And with the unexpected income, is crazy because you just felt at a loss at some point on this pathway. You was like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Calling out for cosmic justice, calling out for like higher esoteric courts and lawyers and shit like that. Like, yo, something gotta be bigger than what the fuck I'm experiencing on this 3D realm. Like, something gotta trump all of this. Something gotta be higher than this. I'm calling for cosmic justice. Courthouse in the upright. Number 23, which breaks down to the 5. This is like the change that you've been waiting for, but it came unexpectedly here. Number 27 with the unexpected income, which breaks down to the number 9. This is like that abrupt change before you get to the 10, where everything starts over. 10 breaking down to the 1. So this is like huge. This is huge. And it puts you in privileged lady position. So this is your whole life revamped. This is everything that you deserve coming in. But are you open? Have you purged enough to allow this space, to allow room for this? With the thief in reverse, yes, you have. Because you got so used to being taken from, so used to being depleted, that your motherfucking ass didn't have nothing left. So then there was nothing but room. Nothing but room for clarity. Nothing but room for blessings. Nothing but room for abundance and all the things that you have prayed for and manifested in your life through your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is rushing to the forefront as the main female, the main thought, the main projection, the main goal. You don't have time for nothing but to be the privileged lady. And to stay on your path. And to know that what was stolen from you will be returned to you. And that nobody can take from you ever again. Because you're not going to give people that leeway. You're not going to allow them any PIN numbers or access codes to the shit that you know needs to be in that vault. Protected, growing interest. Okay? So you will have your day in the sun where you have spent so many days in darkness and sadness and loneliness and in that crazy gray area. Now you will step into that beautiful, colorful area where you see all the possibilities. And ain't nobody going to be able to hold you back. And then it's going to get to this point where you're not even going to be able to hold you back. Because your DNA is being upgraded. And success will be the only plausible outcome. Okay? Hold up, y'all. The card flew. Oh, here it is. Okay, I don't mind. The card that flew out was bad health in reverse. It be like a lot of people sometimes that when they can't control you or when you don't do what they want you to do, they will wish like illness on you, sickness on you, death on you, um, low vibration on you, low spiritual energy on you, um, closed in energy on you, loneliness on you. You know what I mean? Them motherfuckers is weird. That's toxic. That's sick. Okay, that's not love. And some people think that's love. Like, no. But anyway, the bad health in reverse is like you about to get back to yourself. Somebody got a toxic ass frenemy that's always like inquiring about weird shit. Like, oh, how your skin been? Um, have your kid been sick? Have you been sick? Like saying weird shit like that. This motherfucker is so obvious. It's like a clown nose on their face. This the person that's been wishing bad health on you or somebody in your close proximity. Yeah. Be mindful of motherfuckers that be projecting shit onto you that they want you to be going through, but they are experiencing it because that's what they wished upon you. Some of you guys need to be mindful with this thief energy even coming out that you got somebody that wants to like siphon off your life, your energy, anything that takes your attention away from them, they feel threatened by it. It could be the most innocent thing. Like you fucking taking a hike by yourself or going to a certain place with your family. Like it's like somebody got some weird fixation on you being ill with the bad health in reverse. Like somebody got some weird fixation on you like not having things that bring you health, joy, life, because it doesn't include them. This with that devil that came out earlier, this is that very sick codependent person that feels like anything that takes your attention away from them, they wish ill on it. It don't even matter if it's like you a dude and that's your mom and you go to Sunday dinner with your mom every Sunday. This person feels like that Sunday is the loneliest day they ever have, and then they wish that that Sunday come to an end in some kind of weird way. Like somebody got somebody in their energetic field that really wishes to bind them up in some type of like esoteric like shell or prison. Like it's weird because it's not healthy on any type of levels, no matter what somebody tries to justify it with that justice card in reverse earlier. It's not something that's justifiable. Like this is something like nobody should ever have to feel just to feel like they close to somebody. So you want to be mindful of motherfuckers that get mad when you doing shit that don't have nothing to do with them, or that takes your time and attention away from them. Because they unwell with that Queen of Wands in reverse and that High Priestess in reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you got distant horizons in the upright position. So there's a lot of things ahead of you that you feel like may be very far away, but with the adjudication in the upright, it's like, no. There's some shit that you done endured in your life that's gonna bring good karma, dharma to you before you even expect it. And you gonna just like be on some, riding some wave at some point. Somebody mom might be real mad about like how they loving other people or growing away from them, that you're breaking away from them. Or there could be a woman here with this mature woman in reverse and the lovers in reverse that could like, high priestess, I don't know, for some reason y'all always get like women that are like really upset with you. As I try to put the deck away, Spirit pulls out the false person in reverse. So you guys could tend to like run across women that like pretend like they with you, for you, they love you, but they really like a false person. And it always comes to like to the light. Like you guys could deal with a lot of toxic ass women. And I feel like honestly, that shit don't get enough talk because a lot of women are afraid of each other. So a lot of women be playing like mask with each other because they like conflict, but they don't like confrontation with the false person in reverse and the expectations. But with the mature woman in reverse, it's like some of y'all could deal with like women that's even older than you, that act younger than you, and be doing like childish shit in your life. Or you could just fuck with women that's like too old to be doing the shit that they doing with the lovers in reverse, and it makes you cut them off because you kind of feel like, yo, you too old to be doing this shit. I can't be connected to you. And like you could deal with a lot of people who like to live vicariously through you. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody mom could try to live vicariously through them, or just like some type of feminine, toxic ass feminine energy here. With you being the main female in an upright position, you could be like living your life. And with the message of concern and the poverty here, this makes another female in your life feel like fucked up. It's not even healthy. It's toxic as fuck with the coffin here and the imprisonment. So for some of you high priestesses, you could deal with a lot of women that like to like trap you. It's so weird ass complicated like friendship or connection or some shit with a very emotional relationship, sexual undertone that ain't even been expounded on, with the message of concern and the imprisonment. You could always find yourself feeling like, damn, why is somebody always trying to like trap me like this? Why is somebody always trying to like scrutinize me like this? With the mature woman in reverse and the lovers in reverse, it's like somebody got like there could be a woman in your life that got like some weird ass fatal attraction towards you. Yeah, with the false person and the expectations coming out. So they around you with false pretense. And they watch you all the fucking time too with the expectations. Look at her looking out the window. This could be somebody looking into their screen, into their phone at you. Number 28, which breaks down to the 10. Yeah. So, yeah. Like, I don't know. It's just a little weird vibe here. But at the bottom of the Kipper deck is the change. So, this shit gonna turn around because, like, it's weird. Yeah, with the high honor in reverse, it's not even of, like, good intentions. Like, this is somebody that doesn't have good intentions for you. With the great fortune in reverse, they're like, yo, if you don't fulfill my expectations here, false person in reverse with the expectations, then I wish upon you like scarcity. I wish for all your crops to fail. I wish for every relationship you get in to fail. I wish for all your friendships to be separated. Even if I gotta get in your friendship group to separate everybody from you, so you will always come back to me. Message of concern with the poverty, that doesn't happen, or this person doesn't get you to be secluded all alone. And they don't like that. They thought they was gonna receive something with the gift in reverse, and they don't. with the marriage in reverse, like whatever type of toxic bind or tie somebody was trying to make on you, it doesn't happen here with the gift in reverse and the marriage in reverse. Spirit, what's this prison energy? Yeah, with the message card coming out, you realize like you probably got some type of intuitive nudge, like, yo, somebody just trying to like tie me to them. But with the courtship in reverse, like it's just not gonna happen. You're not gonna be bound to any type of imprisonment. If anything, you're gonna be pushed further on your journey. With the occupation in reverse, like you're not gonna be working towards being enslaved to anybody or anything. It's like that freedom we talked about earlier. So be careful with like always sharing your sacred energy with everybody. Some people don't know how to accept the portion that you give them, you know? And they will try to take ownership of whatever little bit of energy you give them and enslave you through that energetic connection, that cord. You know what I'm saying? If your ass need a cord cutting, you know it's on my website. But yeah, be careful because people right now, they're running on fumes and they trying to like energetically connect, spiritually running on fumes. Not like you tired from working, more like you tired from trying to siphon off from other people. You know, so that's why a lot of people, even if you ain't on some spiritual shit all the time, you experiencing spiritual attacks, you feeling drained. Like it's a lot of shit going on in the world that people think is taboo or they don't want to talk about, but it's really happening. That's why everybody's so restless. And they run into the metaverse, aka social media, which has become like some demonic ass presence for people to just dump their problems on everybody on, and everybody wilding out. Okay, the card you got was number 11, Cornucopia. This card says, an abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all of your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts comes from the universe and can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now. And Spirit is applauding all of your effort. Wow. Affirmation. The universe is abundant. All that I desire comes to me in just the right time and way. I am blessed. Okay, so see, you've been through the climb for a reason. Keep it pushing. Bottom of the deck is appreciation in the upright position. So yeah, be in a sense of gratitude all the time. Okay, even in the simplest of ways. You get in that showers, it's hot, the water turn on hot, and you got the luxury of tempering it, not too cold, not too hot. Be grateful for that. You got money to take care of your needs. Even if you didn't get a bountiful grocery haul, you got something. You was able to cook, get some gas. You was able to live somewhere, sleep somewhere, spiritually cleanse yourself somewhere. Yeah, your family may not be perfect, but you working on it. Like, it's a time to move in appreciation. Motherfuckers is way too entitled and bitchy these days. to the point where they can't see nothing good. They gotta find something bad. Yeah, that was cute, but you know, like, no, I don't know, motherfucker, because I've been through too much, and I'm grateful for all the good things that are replenishing in my life, the things that were stolen from me, the things that I lost or let go of are being replenished in my life. You gotta be in that space of appreciation and gratitude at this point. It's so much crazy shit going on. And you gotta be in control of what you're allowing in and what reality you're allowing to take place. It's so important. That and gratitude goes hand in hand. And your self-care. And your spiritual house being in order. Spiritual house being in order just means having all the tools you need to spiritually cleanse your home, because we do the physical cleanse. We take the shower, we wash our hair, we blah blah blah, we eat clean, we cook, da 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 da. But that is external environment needs to be on the same wavelength. You know what I mean, guys? So, all right, y'all, we've been on here long-winded. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you to everybody who has bought anything from me this week. I'm in the middle of a restock, so, you know, give me some time, give me some patience. I love you guys so much. Everything you need from me will be in the description box below. My websites, where you can get products, services, merchandise, my tarot deck, my oracle deck, whatever. Okay, gang. So shout out to my moderators again. I love you guys so much. You mean so much to me. Thank you for all your support. All right, gang. Sending you love, peace, and balance.